Hi, welcome back to my channel. I know I already put up a whipping chat today, but I think I'm going to go ahead and upload this one today. So you're going to get quite a few videos from me today. You'll get the whipping chat that I filmed yesterday that will go up, say, at 10 a.m. It's only 8:30 right now. You're also going to get several book reviews that will go up over the course of the day, and then you'll get this video. So I guess I'll put this video up maybe this evening to give you a little space between my videos. So why did I decide to make another whipping chat when there's already one up for this calendar day? Well, it's because I came up with an idea for my channel. Now, in whipping chats, people are working on a project, which in my case is right now is the Taylor's Oldest Time Sal. I'm working on the letters, and I worked on the turrets. You can kind of see a little bit of that. Let's see if I can show you. So I'm working on the turrets. I've moved my grime guard out of the way so that I can work up here until I move my fabric down. But let's see, let me get my thought back. Oh, so as I'm working on this, I was sitting here thinking, I need to make another video. Now, I do have another video in progress, and that is a vlog video, and I will continue to create that vlog and then watch it back and see whether or not I want to upload it. So that's just being done on a trial basis. But this video here, I just wanted to talk to you about what goes on in my daily life. Now, a lot of people say have jobs, or they have young children. They might be going to school, supplementary school, what have you. But I am somebody that is homebound, not due to COVID, but just due to my chronic health conditions. Now, the only time that I do get out is when I have an actual doctor's appointment or I go to my daughter's house. Other than that, I don't do anything like laundry, grocery shopping, going to the mall, going to Walmart, any of that, because it's just too much on my body. So I live my life in the confines of my home. But the thing is, I am very I'm gonna just move this wire. I know you can't see it, but I can. Okay. So I live my life in the confines of my home, but I don't ever suffer from boredom. I always have something to do. And granted, a lot of that something to do is going through Facebook, Instagram, and watching lots of YouTube videos, but nonetheless, I always have something to keep me busy. And one of the principal things that I do every day is I am a reader. And I did slow down in my reading in February due to major depression, and I have taken some time to myself to bounce back. And I've made a couple of videos on this channel about my mental health. First mental health talk and then a mental health update. And while I'm in this phase of recovering, strengthening my mental health, I did slow down on my reading. But then I decided that this week, with the exception of a few television shows that I do want to watch, I would devote to reading. And why can't I get this one right here? Come on, go in there. Thank you very much. I would devote to reading and get back to that 1.5 book a day mark. Not quite 2 books a day. I don't think I can do that. I'm not even going to reach for that anymore. That used to be a goal that I reached towards, and some months I actually met it. But I don't want to do that anymore. What I want to do is basically just enjoy my reading a little bit more, widen my horizons a little bit, find different types of books and authors, and just do a little bit more. I'd like to catch up on a couple of series. Most notably, the series that I'd like to catch up on there are 2. There is the Stephanie Plum series by Jenna Ivanovich and the Joanna Fluke, I can't think of the protagonist's name, but the Joanna Fluke series. Joanna Fluke series. Those are the only two long series that I need to catch up on. Any other long series like James Patterson, Catherine Coulter, J.D. Robb, those I'm up to date with all of those. The only thing that I have to do with the J.D. Robb is the newest arc that comes out in September, which I should have in about a week. And even then, I'll still be, caught up. So I just want to enjoy my life a little bit more. I am watching a lot more TV than I had in a long time. I had let a lot of my favorite shows go by the wayside, and so I'm catching up on them. And for the most part, I'm caught up. There's one or two shows that I thought I was going to binge watch, but I don't really have much of an interest in them as I thought I did. And then I am cross stitching. I am diamond painting. I cleaned off my jigsaw puzzle table, and my husband, he works at night, so as soon as he wakes up, I will get up from my desk and leave my office and go work on my jigsaw puzzle, which is something I haven't done in a month or two. So I have a lot that's keeping me busy. And then I was thinking about my YouTube channel, and not so much my blog, but I was thinking about my YouTube channel and how to keep relevant content on my channel every day. First I was thinking of every week, and then I started thinking about every day. And I'm sorry for the outside noise, the city's working, and I will play back this video, and if that sound is as loud as I think it is, I will reshoot this video. But in any event, I lost my thought. Oh, so I think about content for this channel, and I don't want to just have content for content's sake, but I want to have content that means something to the viewer. And while I was considering that, I was thinking heavily about my blog, Robin Loves Reading, and the fact that this channel is Robin Loves Reading and all the things. So on this channel, I have been not introducing, but I have added in my love of cross stitching and a little bit about diamond painting, but not as much as I'd like. But that will all change. I mean, that's a process. And so how can I make this channel, give the channel the fulfillment of the first part of the name, Robin Loves Reading, and still enjoy all of the things? So I wasn't feeling well yesterday. Actually, to be quite honest with you, I haven't felt well for a couple of weeks, but mentally I'm fine, but physically I'm not as good as I can be. I had some blood sugar issues yesterday, and when I have blood sugar issues, I have to take a nap. It's something physiological that goes on when my blood sugar drops that brings on almost more fatigue than the fibromyalgia does. I don't understand the physiology behind that. But so I wasn't feeling my greatest yesterday. I did take a couple of glucose tablets to try to raise my blood sugar. Yes, I actually ate breakfast yesterday, but I still suffered from a drop. So when I woke up from my nap, I was trying to decide what I was going to do about the Robin Loves Reading part of this channel. Because anybody that has something going on in their life wants to see some sort of progress. At least most of us do. Being stagnant doesn't really bring us joy. I mean, yes, it can bring us contentment because we're not putting any pressure on ourselves, but wanting to see progress can be a healthy thing if it's measured correctly and stays in the right perspective. So with that in mind, I started thinking last night when I woke up, or yesterday evening when I woke up, what I wanted to do with the Robin Loves Reading part of this channel, and with what I wanted to do with my blog. So I made on my spreadsheet on Google Sheets, under my 2022 reading, I don't want to call it a schedule, but under my 2022 reading spreadsheet, I have a separate sheet in there for book reviews that I am behind on. And while I am culminating that sheet on my spreadsheet, I'm still reading every day. So I have current and past book reviews that I need to get done. So I came up with this idea last night is to make some video book reviews, which I've done in the past, but just I don't do it often enough. But to make video reviews for all of the books that I've read in the last few days, all but one. The only one that I didn't do was Her Country Gentleman, an anthology. But other than that particular anthology, I made book review videos for the books I read since Monday. Today's only Thursday. And then I posted a couple, and then I scheduled a few. And then I came up with another idea to incorporate those video links right in the body of my blog post so that I don't have to sit down and write the reviews that I'm behind on. So when I came up with that idea, I was exhausted again and I fell asleep and I didn't get to do anything with it. And then I got up very early this morning, 4 a.m., because I slept some weird hours. I fell asleep around 9, slept until 2, was up for about an hour, and then I slept another hour. So when I got up this morning, I'm like, I can use those YouTube links right in the body of my blog post. And I think I may have said that a couple minutes ago. So I came in and I created 3 blog posts for the 3 video book reviews that I posted here on this channel. And then I went to Goodreads and I linked sorry, I think I just moved my camera. I linked the review, I cross and backlinked everything. Like I linked the reviews from YouTube to my blog, from my blog to YouTube, and from Goodreads to YouTube. So I kind of like went round robin with all of that. And I've done 3 out of the 5 video reviews that I've made, and I will make some more today and schedule them every 6 hours or so. And it might make it so that I cannot continue to be behind on my my reviews for the print books, for the audiobooks, for NetGalley, and even for Edelweiss, because Edelweiss did send me, I think, 8 or 9 review links, ARC links about 2 weeks ago. They just showed up in my email box, and so you will see a lot of content. Oh, I lost my floss. It came off the needle. So you will see a lot of content on this channel every day going forward. It will probably be at least 2 videos a day. One will be a whip and chat, like this is a whip and chat here. At least one will be a book review. And then once a week or so, I'll do a floss tube. I'm not calling these whip and chat floss tubes. I'll do a floss tube video. And then I will do my wrap-up videos for my reading. So expect a lot of content on this channel. You will get videos from me that discuss my mental health breakthroughs, and you will also get videos from me on my mental health failures, because you never know what you can say that might help somebody else. My story might help somebody else with their story. I would hope that whatever I share, whether it's great, whether it's not so great, whether it's downtrodden, that somehow, somewhere, I can be helpful to somebody that might be dealing with something similar in their life. And even if they're not dealing with something similar in their life, they can do maybe what I was able to do with that book that I read, Love People Use Things by Ryan Nicodemus and Joshua Fields Milburn, applies whatever they can glean out of it to their personal circumstances. So you're going to see a lot more content from me on this channel with all of those things in mind. And I can't remember who it was when I was thinking about making a second YouTube channel for my diamond painting at the time, because my channel at that time was just Robin Loves Reading, and I had to decide if I wanted to go through waiting and trying to build up a second channel. And somebody said, no, why don't you just add all the things to it? And that's what I'm going to do. So I will always label my videos and put them in, bookmark them, so that you can choose what videos you want to watch and what videos that don't interest you. So I think I crossed all of these babies. I can cut this. That looks kind of weird, but we're just gonna leave that. So how much floss? I'm just gonna end my floss. I'm just trying to count my spaces. Give me a second. This is gonna go across too, so I'm just gonna put a couple of stitches right here and end my floss and start it. Actually, I started several new strands, so I can just grab another strand. So we're just gonna put in, maybe, let me check my pattern keeper. 1, 2, I want to put in, actually we're just going to end it right here. I know that's a long piece of floss to waste, but I just feel better ending that floss there and starting fresh. So I leave my floss until I know that it's secure, and then I clip it, and that way I never have to flip my canvas. I can stay working in front. Let me just grab another piece of floss. So, like I said, I decided to keep this single channel, and by the title and the description, my viewers can choose what is interesting to them and what is not. And I feel that if I do it that way, I can be true to myself. I can speak my truth. And if you enjoy the content that comes out from me speaking my truth, then I very, very, very much appreciate it. If there's anything that you'd like me to incorporate on this channel or to include, don't hesitate to recommend it in my comment section, because I am, this is not always a good thing, but I kind of have a type A personality, and I go, and I get an idea and I jump, and I reach. So I'm open to ideas because I want growth, and I want personal growth, not just, in a social sense, but personal growth. So if there's anything that you think that you can offer me as a suggestion to making this channel better, to bring myself out to you folks better, to incorporate different things, like, say for example, I'm trying to figure out how I can do my jigsaw puzzles, and there's 3 jigsaw puzzle creators on YouTube that I follow. One of them is just a whiz. Her name is Karen Puzzles. Karen Puzzles is goals. I will never ever meet her level. And that doesn't mean that I'm being down on myself. A fact is a fact is a fact. And then there are 2 other channels where they just do ASMR and they just work on their puzzles. And their videos are a good hour to an hour and a half long. I don't know if that would appeal to people, to do an ASMR video and to introduce YouTube music to my channel and bring in jigsaw puzzles. So I'm kind of thinking about that. I'm not ready to do it. Not going to do it tomorrow, even if it's something that I decide that I'm going to put into action. Okay, let's keep this floss separate. This tail, that I know the tail is too long and I wasted floss, but hey, it is what it is. But I've already secured it. I can tell you right now that it's already secured, so I'm going to clip it in a couple of seconds. So anyway, what you'll see on this channel is some diamond painting whipping chats. You'll see continued cross stitch whipping chats, possibly jigsaw puzzle whipping chats. I hesitate for jigsaw puzzles because I'm not a fast puzzler. You get some people that are really whizzes, who can throw together a 1,000-piece puzzle in a few hours. That's not me. It's really not me, partially because my attention span just isn't that long. I do 1,000 things wait a minute, I didn't mark something. 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost didn't mark that. So I jump around too much. I have too much on my mind. I have too many things I want to do. So I can't just sit down and focus on the puzzle. I am going to only work on it for half an hour to an hour and go on to something else. And if I'm only putting down 20 pieces in a half an hour to an hour, that might not be very entertaining to anybody. So anyway, so I'm just thinking out loud. What am I going to do today other than clip this? What I'm going to do today is I'm going to continue with my test vlog, and I am also going to make a couple more book review videos. I do have to refer to my spreadsheet, and I will make some more of those and get those edited. They don't necessarily need to be edited, but the reason that I edit them is to incorporate the book cover when I'm holding the book in my hand for the print books. Once I start doing book reviews that are based on audiobook arcs or print arcs or audiobook arcs, then I will definitely have to continue to edit. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. My Kingdom Hall meeting is tomorrow, so I do need to get some Bible reading done today, so that is going to be included. No, today's Thursday. I was supposed to get my Bible reading done yesterday, but remember, I slept. I took a super long nap, like a 3-hour nap, and then I slept super weird hours last night, so it just dawned on me that I missed my Bible reading schedule. So I guess I'll be Bible reading today too, so I'll get some Bible reading in, and that should be about it. And this stitch did not go in the hole, it went below the hole. Oh, by the way, do you notice that I'm actually able to stitch on camera? I mentioned in one of my videos that I had to adjust my spacing so I could see, and I'll tell you as soon as I thread this needle what I think makes it possible. Threading a needle isn't easy because I still have my glasses on. I think I have to take them off to thread this needle. Sorry for the delay. Give me 1 second, please. I can see to stitch with my magnifying glass, but I'm below my magnifying glass, so I couldn't see to thread the needle. You know, I'm going to tell you, I am legally blind with glaucoma, so I am using a magnifying light. You see that? So how am I able to stitch today when the video that is about to post in about an hour, I only got maybe 6 stitches in? Well, what I decided to do, I was just counting my stitches, looking at Pattern Keeper, is to lower my K's Creation Z stand, and by lowering it, I'm able to have the nope, I didn't put it back on my work. I'm able to have the camera on my work, not have my hand bump the camera, which is up here, and not have my camera bump the magnifying glass, which is kind of between the camera and my hand. It's weird. So I came up with that, figured it out, and looks like I messed up a stitch though. I'm just telling you how good I am at this, and I don't even put the stitch in the right hole. But that's okay. You know, frogging is a part of stitching. Yep, I can see the mistake now that I pulled it out. So I think I've got my spacing worked out. So hopefully, when I do these whipping chats every day, you'll be able to see what I'm working on. You know, vision problems notwithstanding, I think I sorted it out. The K's Creation Z stand has 2 positions, a higher and a lower position. So you would think with somebody who can't see, the higher position would be closer to my eyes, so therefore it would be the preferred position. And in many cases it is, but it's not, oops, it came out. It's not conducive to filming. So I lowered it, and now I can actually, not when I put the stitch in the wrong hole or pull the thread out, but I can actually see, pretty much see, you know, like I'm just trying to get that in the right hole because I put it in next to it. There we go. So I can see now, and stitch and talk to you guys and hopefully entertain you. So I'm really happy that I played around with this. I said I was going to do that yesterday, is try to find the right angle. I do have to raise my pattern on Pattern Keeper to see. Let's see. 3 stitches down or over 2, so now I am over 1. Okay. I tried, at least with this part of the pattern, I'm trying to mark my stitches every 2 to 3 stitches, which is probably a little bit excessive for marking, but it's better that I mark it rather than I frog it. And that's just the way it is. So I only have a few more, and after I get finished with this first leg of this letter L for old, because its tail is old as time, I will bring this video to a close, and I won't be uploading it right away because I've got other videos that are in queue ahead of it. But I just thought that, hey, you know, I have some ideas for this channel. I'm in a good place mentally. I'm still in a place of healing, but I think I've reached a turning point, and you know, I'm going to give credit to the book that I just read, is Love People Use Things by the Minimalist. That really helped me turn the corner. There we go. So that first leg is done. So I'm just gonna put my needle down for a second. So the book, those of you who have seen my channel have seen this book, was just so instrumental. There were so many lessons that I learned in this book that really helped me to get past some of the social media things that were holding me back. So that's it for now. It's already 26 minutes in, almost 27 minutes. So I'm going to end the video. The truck stopped outside, but I will play this video back to see if it's too much of a distraction. And if it is, then I'll just reshoot the video with more content. But for now, I'm going to end it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.